Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a topic video on top 3 favorite female characters on TV, and this was not a recommended, recommended topic video, but I did want to do it, so I'll be doing recommended topic videos again next week, and if you guys have any recommendations, just tell me in the comments below, and if I answer them, that means in a couple of weeks it'll either be on DarkAvengerINC or Comic Uno, because I double dose my topic videos. On DarkAvengerINC, I usually do them on Sunday, and on Comic Uno, I usually do them on Fridays with my comic book reviews. Again, I'll get back to recommendations next week, because also on DarkAvengerINC, I'll be doing top 3 male favorite TV characters. So both of them, I created by myself, but I think it's an interesting topic. And again, we'll go back to recommendations. Again, if you have a recommendation, just tell me in the comments below. Let's talk about this. I picked only 3 characters, because these are characters I seriously do like a lot, and I feel like I could talk more about them, give them more time with 3 characters than, like, say 5, I definitely want to talk exactly why I like these characters. So the first character I'm going to pick is Chloe Sullivan. Yes. So, that's the thumbnail, so I guess you already guessed that. But, I feel like she's a character, I fell in love with, I guess, since she's the first favorite character I've ever had. Smallville came out a while ago, and I feel like that's the character, when I watched a TV show, I would follow and really want to see where her story was going. And her story developed so well, and she's a character that wasn't from the comic book mythos, and but she was formed so well into that Superman mythos, and a best friend, and she had problems, yes, there's season where she wasn't, the best, and I would say season 8 was one of those seasons with the Doomsday thing, but just seeing how she grew from that quirky high school reporter who wanted wanted all the little information, was that real reporter, even if it meant, hurting her friends, Clark, always saying, oh, there's something about you. But then growing into that character that didn't need journalism, and I feel like that was her backbone of a character, but it showed that's how much that character grew. She didn't need what defined her. She became a character on her own. She didn't need journalism, and that, I think, her leaving journalism really developed her character. And then her being a meteor freak really developed her character, even though they dropped that story arc, which I was a little upset about. Something that she hated, having a wall dedicated to it, she became a meteor freak. So I enjoyed that story, and her having her healing powers, and just her joining the whole I'm not Superman team because it was Clark's team, but the whole Blur team, and just her always being there for Clark and being that character from season 1. I think she was, besides Lex left too, so she was the only character left from season 1 that really grew from Clark, and I think Clark would be a different character without Chloe also. I feel like every character from that show gave something to Clark that made him, and I think Chloe is a really great best friend to Clark, and she always had that quirkiness to her, always made me laugh, and she was always just a great character. So she is my first ever favorite character for a TV show. So if you like Chloe Sullivan, tell me in the comments below why you like her also. She definitely has fans, she has a select few of fans also. So I feel like she's definitely a character you could care about. And I was so happy she got her happily ever after the last episode, and ended up with Green Arrow, because that was kind of unexpected, but it worked. I love their chemistry together, and I love reading that Smallville season 11 also. Now my next character I really like is, and this is in no particular order, these are just my top 3 in general, is Caroline Forbes from Vampire Diaries. She's a character, as you can see, these characters are all character-developed characters. I love development and just seeing a character change. And Caroline's a character that changed a lot. Honestly, in the first season of Vampire Diaries, she was neurotic. She only cared about herself, and she just wanted to plan everything, and she didn't really have a part in the story. Like, I talk to people like Vampire Diaries, and they're like, yeah, I didn't care if Caroline died in the first season. I think we all didn't care after she got into that car accident, but right when she became a vampire, she developed into a character that all the other vampires couldn't be, and that's controlled. For a person that had no control over her life, she became a controlled character, and the only person that could control her lust for blood. And I love the relationship with her and Klaus. I want that to happen, but I don't think it will, but hopefully it will. I feel bad because in season 4 her arc is not really that great, but season 2 and season 3 she was developed so well, and I just wish they used her character a little bit more. And it's kind of sad that with Vampire Diaries they kind of develop a character and then forget about them and then develop them a little more. But Caroline's just a really developed character, and I love how much she changed. And again, she's kind of the best vampire on that show, or at least controlled vampire, because she's the only one that can control herself, honestly, and the only one that doesn't really have problems. And I think, Lena's like, I can't get help from Caroline when she turned into a vampire because she has too much control. And I do like that about her character, but I feel like they should use her more and show her strengths a little more in that show. So that's a character I've always liked and always liked seeing on that show. And I'd be very upset if she died. And now next character I really like is from Buffy and Angel, and that's Cordelia. Yes, that is such a weird character to like. But I feel like she's such a strong character that changed so much, and I think she grew because she went into Angel, honestly. As a character in Buffy, she grew too. She dated Xander. I mean, that's something that grew. But she didn't really care towards the end that she wanted with those fake friends, Cordelites. She ended up being friends with Buffy and doing, demon and Slayer stuff. And I liked how her character grew. And then when she lost her money, that was pretty sad. But I think where she really grew, she was still superficial in Buffy. And I think I would always love to have a story just, the Scooby Gang just meeting Cordelia after she went to Angel Investigations, like around like season 2 or season 3, because I feel like that whole change, like it's such a shift. She changed. I mean, you saw a little bit in season 1, a little bit of her Cordelia of Buffy, but she's a character that develops so much. Her having her visions, I think something that in Buffy, she just didn't care about people. She just cared about herself. She was selfish. And when she got the vision, she had to care about other people. She felt other people's pain where maybe she needed that. That's a character that needed that the most. And since she got her visions in episode Birthday, she accepted the visions, and at first she didn't want it. She just wanted to give those visions away, but she became half demon because of it. I mean, picture, like, if you see Cordelia from episode 1 of Buffy, and then picture Cordelia, I guess, in Birthday. Like, would you picture that character become half demon to keep visions of pain? I mean, obviously, she didn't get pain after she became half demon, but would you picture that character doing that? And I think that's why I honestly like that character, is just how much she changed for the better, and she was such a strong character. And I wish she was used more. We can't read her in the comic books, and because she did die, and they kind of ruined her in season 4, but I always say that's not Cordelia, and I always ignore that season. But yeah, those are my top 3 characters. I think they're all strong characters that changed and developed, and that's what I love about characters, is characters that develop. But tell me in the comments below, who are your favorite female characters in television. I will be doing a male version, a male, top 3 male TV characters, favorite TV characters on Dark Avenger Inc., so go check that out. So if you want to go check that out, go in the description below. There'll be a link for Dark Avenger Inc. And yeah, tell me your favorite characters, your favorite female TV characters in the description below. And tell me if you like the characters I chose and why you might not like them. And do you agree with my thoughts on them if you have seen those shows? So tell me in the comments below. And this is Comic Uno. Again, I'll have another topic video next week with my next set of video reviews. And I'll have another topic video on Dark Avenger Inc. this week on Sunday with the male version of this. And the top 3 male TV characters I enjoy. So go check that out. And if you have any recommendations, just tell me in the comments below. So this is Comic Uno, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.